Urban Death Squad. You know what? When I hear the name Urban Death Squad, it means nothing to me. But you know what? I'm sure 10 years ago it did. But you know what, UDS? This is not the year 2000. This is not Oak Hill, West Virginia. And this is not APW. I'm not Jack Miller, and that's not Tony Perdue. And I guarantee you we're not Canadian. UDS, you want to try your luck and step into the ring with two of the best guys in Southern West Virginia, Dynamite Derik Billings, the legit hit Brian Kyle? Well, I promise you, it's your retirement match tonight, boys. Tell them, D.
Johnny Blast and Spyder Crowley. Today, you step in the ring with the greatest tag team in Mountain State Wrestling. There's a reason we're the champions, and there's a reason we are part of the greatest faction in wrestling, period. Today, my brother and I prove to you that the days of the cut-off jean shorts and the black lipstick are over. It's the day of the gift garage.
Last week, boys, we saw what you were made of. You jumped on him, and you thought you had it by the tail. You got it now, fellas. And this week, those tag team titles on the line. No, you're not Tony Perdue, and you're not Jack Miller, and it's not 10 years ago, fellas, but we're still here, and we're still doing the same thing we were doing 10 years ago, and we'll probably be doing the same thing 10 years from now.
I'm not that old. I can take a little bit of a beating. Heck, I was married for 16 years, so I know how to take a good beating. And man, he didn't hit half as hard as my ex-wife. I can tell you that now. That woman was a beast.
Tag team belts, Urban Death Squad, they go hand in hand one more time tonight.
Fantastic main event here, fans. A main event that you're only going to see from NWA, Mountain State Wrestling. Remember us every Sunday, 11 a.m., Fox 59.
If you have not checked it out yet, fans, hold on just a second. If you have not had a chance to check out mountainstatewrestling.com, totally revamped. Matt Richmond. And Matt Richmond bringing me the belts to hold on to. And
excuse me, let me see these a second here.
Okay.
Yep. I will hold on to these for my boys.
I will hold on to this one for you.
Wrong again, John.
Oh, my belt.
Jonathan Sells, I'm sorry, I have a legal right to hold on to this title belt.
I want to have them ready to give to the Urban Death Squad.
Collar and elbow time to start this one off. Dynamite Derik and Spyder Crowley. Dynamite forces him into the corner already from the offset of this match and uncharacteristically backs away.
And I think Derik Billings is showing a little too much cockiness when it comes to
I don't think this is cockiness. This is caution. Last week, he was a little overly aggressive and he lost track of keeping his eye on the very crafty Spyder Crowley. And cost him big. He's not going to let that happen twice.
You need to go back and review the footage. It's not being overly aggressive that cost him the match. It was celebrating with his boys a little too early that cost him that victory.
Going to have to disagree with you, Styles, but let's stay on task. This week's tag title match is what we're here to call now.
And now back into the corner now. Derik Billings back. There's a punch blocked by Spyder Crowley. And Spyder Crowley fights his way out.
Spyder Crowley sits down by the ropes. Big back elbow. Dynamite down to the canvas. Spyder Crowley positioning him, bringing him back up to his feet, dragging him into his corner. Front face lock there. Tag into Spyder Crowley. Crowley in. Double axe handle smash to the back of Dynamite Derik.
And I tell you, Steve, if there's one tag team that can cut that ring off in half, it is the Urban Death Squad.
A lot of experience for that duo as a tag team. But a lot of life experience as brothers and as a tag team for Dynamite Derik and Bryan Kyle. Do not count them out at any point, no matter how this contest looks.
I tell you what, Spyder Crowley and Johnny Blast, how we holding so many tag team titles, there would be so numerous to mention that it would take the entire hour of Mountain State Wrestling. And a short block there, Johnny Blast goes for a pin.
Kick out by Dynamite though, wisely backs into the corner there, seeking the safety of the ring ropes, preventing the momentum of Johnny Blast to continue the way that it has.
And Derik Billings claiming a pull of the tights as Johnny Blast vehemently denies that claim. The tag brings in the legit Dynamite. The legit Dynamite tries to go to work on Johnny Blast.
The legit hit. The legit hit, that's Greg Johnson's
Tomato, tomato, tomato.
I understand you're a little out of practice after I've been out here week in, week out. It's okay. But Spyder Crowley, offensive flurry here on behalf of the Urban Death Squad, working away on the arm of Bryan Kyle, trying to weaken it. That's a good, solid in-ring strategy that prevents Bryan Kyle from making use of those famed TY FHO clotheslines of his.
And I tell you what, if that's the one thing you're going to do, is definitely take a pull at the arm that sends that devastating lariat from the legit hit, Bryan Kyle.
Bryan Kyle in trouble here. Rake to the eye stops that momentum. In comes Dynamite Derik. Falls prey to a drop toe hold by Johnny Blast.
The cockiness of Derik Billings again gets him the short end of the stick as Johnny Blast gets the offense and puts Derik Billings in a surfboard stretch.
And Dynamite certainly feeling the effects of that one as Johnny Blast pulls on his arms, working away on the back, working away on the pecs, working away on the deltoid muscles, then the trapezius muscles and the biceps muscles of Dynamite Derik Billings.
And the tag brings in Spyder Crowley, UDS using great double team maneuvers.
And kick straight to the bicep there, Dynamite Derik, followed by an uppercut to the bicep. They're just wearing away on the bicep muscles of Dynamite Derik Billings. And that's going to debilitate his ability to pick those two men up in that ring, limiting his ability to play on those power moves that he can so effectively utilize against the smaller men.
And now Spyder Crowley in control there, just taking apart the arm of Derik Billings, cut him off and brings back in Johnny Blast.
That's right, dragged him back in by that front face lock, now sending him off the ropes. Move to the chest, I believe, of Dynamite Derik. He's down the canvas only to be brought back up by Johnny Blast.
Johnny Blast now working on both the legit head and Derik Billings.
Did you see that? Shot him right on the top rope there. Fell prey to modified taxi driver by Dynamite Derik and nearly lost the match for his team there. And you talked about arrogance early on in this one coming into play last week. How about the arrogance of Johnny Blast taking his eyes off the legal man and bolting him down the outside of the ring and costing himself the momentum he had established.
The only thing that Johnny Blast was trying to do in that case was to make sure that Bryan Kyle wasn't able to come in for the pin attempt, and it did cost him a little bit.
It cost him big, Jonathan Styles. You see Bryan Kyle delivering the big boots to the back of Johnny Blast. Goes back to work with a snapmare takeover, heel kick, and Johnny Blast may be out like a light. 1, 2.
2 count out. And Bryan Kyle now slowing this match down and keeping Johnny Blast from being able to make the tag to Spyder Crowley. Johnny Blast trying to summon the strength of the fans. Go for it.
See Bryan Kyle shaking his head. Johnny Blast nonetheless making his way up to his feet. Fire level to the stiff shots on Bryan Kyle. Jabs to the jaw, sends him off the ropes here. Bryan Kyle takes a clothesline tip.
Ah, what a drop kick by Bryan Kyle. The tag brings back in Dynamite Derik Billings.
Johnny Blast is in the trouble here. Big leg drop by Dynamite Derik. Lateral press. 2 count only. And Dynamite stomping him from head to toe right now. Bringing him back to his feet. Clubbing blow to the back. Sends him off the ropes. Measures him. Misses with a clothesline hit. Johnny Blast kick to the gut.
Face buster.
And he planted Dynamite Derik there. And Johnny Blast has got to get to his corner now. Tagging the freshman.
Johnny has definitely got to tag his Spyder Crowley. Spyder full of energy and Johnny in the wrong corner here. Which could really...
Dynamite
Johnny the
focused on
other
the
way.
right
Just
one.
lean back. Just lean back. The tag brings in Bryan Kyle. Oh, there goes Spyder Crowley.
Spyder Crowley stiff shot. Bryan Kyle, Dynamite Derik repeatedly on both men. Sends Bryan Kyle to the turnbuckle. Johnny Blast working away on Dynamite Derik. And it looks like they're going to send the 2 men into each other. And 2 great minds just met in the middle of the ring, but not in the way that you would like to see them meet. And Spyder Crowley going for a chain in his boot.
Yeah!
Measuring Bryan Kyle.
Holy Max, Bryan Kyle!
Shot to the forehead. He's going for the pinfall.
Back out of the ring,
Left opposition.
1, 2, the tag. Yeah, baby! Yes! 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 UDS wins! UDS wins! Yes! Give these up!
No!
Tag team champions!
Oh, he used the chain!
What?
He used the chain!
What are we doing?
Second ref!
Champ!
He used the chain!
Champs!
He cheated!
No, he didn't! Shut your mouth!
He cheated! He cheated!
Shut your mouth, Sting!
No! He cheated! He used the chain!
Shut
He
your
used the
mouth,
chain!
Sting! No! Oh! Darn it!
Disqualification